Look, I'm happy to be a part of your history. It's these feelings that always happen to get to me instantly. I start thinking, projecting happiness mentally, like me on the ticket and you excited to get to me. Who the greatest? They mention me, and I'm their biggest fan. Always known to bring that bounce like I'm Timberland. They say they see me getting bigger, ain't that been the plan? Been across the nation and rocked. I'm Jackson's Jigger, man. I ain't a mirror created, make me lesser than. I promise to make it work, never perfection, man. Only way I'll stop is for a better plan. Till then, I'm aiming to put some platinum on my letter, man. Never settle land, anxious I could never be. If you ain't all in, the best you could do is let me free. Cause either way, greatness in my path. Get some money just to split with my staff. Homie, all I need is lights, camera, action. You bring the energy and I can bring the passion. Give me the sound and the stage, make it happy. This that Mississippi man.
Check. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Nightcap Knowledge right here on Facebook Live on Black with No Chaser. Mr. Mac, DJ George, Chuck are definitely on your Facebook Live right now. Share this.
Monster, writing like I'm a prodigy. Businessman first, and I don't care for the apologies. My name in the rafters, God does favors, and my reputation real cold like Lawrence Taylor. My flow sick, already know this. I'm the Lotus, Michael Jordan flute game. My skills still focus. Simply put, I'm Mississippi, that's personified. 16 balls from me will get them nullified. Jacktown legend had the juice since grade school. And please don't make moves unless you really getting paid to. My mama told me nothing really phase you, cause life been hard, baby. Nothing should shake it. I'm wearing the crown, this is my city. Point blank, period. Ain't nobody with me. Joking in my mindset, Batman in my spirit.
One time for everybody checking in with us right now, let us know that you're in the comments. We see y'all out there. Somebody said it's not shareable.
Give me the sound and the stage, make it.
If you're checking in from Black with No Chaser, you probably need to look at it as yourself so you can then share it. This is a public page, a public post. One thing we're going to do, we're going to keep it 100% real. We're focusing on solutions. It's Nightcap Knowledge. Let's go.
Since 1992, they knew he was destined for greatness.
Destined for greatness.
Look at what God created. He's not your regular babe.
Regular
He's
baby.
so special, the people were loving him, jealous with hate him. He will be favored. One of the greatest.
Appreciate everybody out there. Trina B, we see you.
The timing is perfect. He's patient.
Mr. Mac is in the building. Take him off mute.
What keeps him going, you won't break.
Oh, he's mute on mute himself.
Prophet, but he told him, stop it, I'm just trying to wait.
Gotta take yourself off mute, Mac.
Right here, brother.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go and fade this on out. That is that Mississippi magic. Let me throw that on.
Magic.
We got that Mississippi magic. Magical things are happening in Mississippi right now.
Well.
The word showed him is wicked, then his heart turned cold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all go to your favorite streaming platform and check out Mississippi Magic by Dollar Black, featuring Dolo, Jody Boy, produced by Tracks on Deck. Y'all know what it is. It's Nightcap. Put the kids to bed. Hopefully they're already in bed. It is time for real talk, real solutions. And if we drop a couple cuss words, it's okay because God loves you anyway, right?
He know my heart.
He know my heart. He know what we're trying to do out here in these streets. We want everybody.
He know it. He know who we are.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as our audience always knows, it is a nightcap, right? So we always have some type of beverage. Trina wants to know what we drinking tonight. Well, she said drunken.
Shit,
me
Chuck.
specifically. What you drinking on, Matt?
What you drank last week? That was at
I was on yeah, that was at it wasn't the 84. I think it was the 56.
Yeah. I got the 84. I might get on this McAllen, man.
Yeah, you've been dancing around the McAllen.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on this McAllen. I'll get back on this McAllen.
Been dancing around the McAllen since the first episode, man.
So yeah, I've been playing with it a little bit. You know, this is the second bottle. Don't tell nobody.
Man, yeah.
McAllen is a good drink, but definitely I'm gonna put it up because it is not inexpensive.
No. So I'm on a Pinot Noir tonight.
Pinot.
Yeah, it was one of my birthday gifts. Somebody, my aunt, my wife's aunt, my aunt Pam. Not to be confused with Pam from Martin.
Oh,
But-
B2B, not B2B. Gotcha.
not B2B, not
Yeah.
Pamela. Hey man, you know she's had a great career. Like it was it's some movie that me and the boys was watching. McRae, Jackson, and I. We were watching. It was like a wrestling movie, and I thought about you and Preston and all the guys that watch wrestling. But Pam, what's her name? Tashina.
So yeah.
Tashina. She was in there and she was playing a grandmother, but she was like still hot to try it like a fine grandmama.
Tashina Arnold, I think it was her name.
Yeah, Tashina Arnold. Yeah, like I know her. I'm calling about her first name. I need to call her Miss Arnold.
Miss Arnold.
Yeah, address her with put some respect on her name.
Some spec.
Yeah. So Matt, you got your Macallan, that's
Right.
old scotch, and I'm on a little wine. We've we put the chair in the bed. It's about that time for us to dig into what we got going on. Mac, what's on the list?
So we are talking about some great things. We're talking about healthy gut, healthy life. That's one of the main things. That's gonna be our first topic of today. And the second topic, Chuck, did you have it up there? The topics.
Well, they are definitely in the
queue, right?
Yeah. So the healthy gut, healthy life.
So we're gonna continue to talk about we were talking about support our healthcare workers, and then also recess for educators. So we're still gonna be highlighting those folks that are working, and then we have a lot of people that are on the front lines, and we're gonna try to do what we can. We're just a small little group of people with no money, but we are gonna try to do what we can to recognize some folks that we know that are out there working in the midst of the pandemic and still trying to make things happen as normal as possible. So that's what we have for tonight. We're going to talk about the first thing we'll talk about is the healthy gut, healthy life. And we're definitely going to talk about how that's beneficial to people that are in the midst of the pandemic or cold, flu, pneumonia season, just normal immune system booster.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You gotta fortify thyself. Yeah. So Mac, tell me a bit more about the things that we're doing in terms of the events, like the events that are coming up for healthcare workers and the postal workers.
So what we're going to do for this week, we are working, and Rain has made a big monkey wrench in our plans for Saturday. So we're going to try to revamp some things, but we are still going to highlight and do an event for healthcare workers. We're going to do event for educators, but also we're going to do an event for postal workers. Postal workers have been out there. They have been dealing with a whole lot. We have had Agent Orange who have tried to destroy a system that has been in place since they were just only using horses. And he tried to do that and undermine it. And with all that was happening for the work that we were doing and many other organizations for us out encouraging people to do mail-in ballots, postal workers have been doing a whole lot. So we're definitely going to work to identify and recognize them before the end of the year. Also, the rest of our folks that are in first responders for EMT, fire, and law enforcement. So we're going to try to do something to recognize everybody. If it's not just something simple, just to say we recognize you, give you this, or have a little event so we can try to provide something just to show our appreciation as a small group, as we say, with no money. But we're going to do what we can. We learned a long time ago, Chuck learned a little bit before I did about excuses. So we're going to figure out a way to make this happen. If there's a will, there's a way.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
That's it.
You come up with an idea, you put it out there to the universe, and the universe will give you what you need as long as you got some honorable intentions. Get your ass in motion.
There it is.
Yeah. Don't sit on the sideline.
Yeah.
Get your ass in motion.
Stop hoping and wishing and start planning.
Look, it makes me think about what Chaplain Johnson at Tougaloo, Chaplain Larry Johnson. Shout out to my mentor. Chap texts me on Founders Day. I am so cool.
Yeah.
You know how cool I am. And he said, "Happy Founders Day, Q. Rue." I was like, "Oh, Chap text me. Chap text me." And I was like, "Yeah, buddy, I'm still with it. I'm still with it." But what Chap used to tell us at Tougaloo was go and grow. Like, ain't no stopping.
Right.
Ain't no stopping. And as you go, you gotta grow.
Yeah.
You got to. And then I added this to it, man. You gotta glow. You gotta glow with it. You gotta shine your light, man. You can't let nobody dim your light. You gotta shine.
That reminds me of the Southern Echo training with Brother Hollis, and he talked about as you said, about let your little light shine. That was one of the songs that they always sung. But yeah, let this little light of mine let it shine. but also talked about broadening the base of support.
Yeah.
Continue to broaden the base of support. Continue to broaden and do not destroy bridges, because you never know when you might have to cross them again. So just because I don't agree with you on this one topic, don't mean I need to say things to destroy whatever potential relationship we could have. Right now, we might just say we agree to disagree and move forward. And I got to say, big shout out to Polk Country, brother Jasper, who always talk about it. We can disagree, just not be disagreeable.
Yeah.
you know, we can disagree.
Speaking of a disagreeable person,
Josh,
look who's popping in the comments right now.
I see him.
Gosh damn, he said I talked to Chap on Founders Day, and he texts you after we spoke. Feel all the hate. I talked to Chap on Founders. Like I called Chap when he texts me.
Yeah, look at Josh.
You put over us, but it's cool, Josh. We know you're Chap's favorite man. Like,
oh God, yeah. Look, Josh to you is like done to me. It's like forever the little bro, forever the little Neo. He's gonna always be on you.
And look, they got some years in the frat,
right? Because Dunn crossed 06.
Yeah. Look, Dunn and Joshua crossed in 2006, man.
Right, sure did. So yeah. I think it's 06 thing. It might be.
Yeah, what up, El Tariq? We see you out there.
Oh shit!
Tuning in.
Oh, hey, you know what we talked about the other day? Off the subject, totally off the subject. It's the Bear and Burger Show.
Bear and Burger.
And Cherie.
All-star cast in the comments tonight. It is Nightcap Knowledge. We are talking healthy gut, healthy life.
Yes, sir.
Look out for those events that are coming up with Mississippi Move, taking care of our postal workers, giving a little recess to our teachers, doing something for the people that have been the all-stars and the MVPs during this pandemic time, doing what they do every day.
Right.
But we want to definitely recognize them for what they do and really show some appreciation and just give back, man. Pay it forward, do what we're supposed to do. Humans being good humans. Like that's the aim right there. So, Mac, now that we did our event rundown for the remainder of the year, do you think we're about ready to bring on this guest, man? This is a business superstar.
I mean, like, get your own character. Yeah,
man. You saw him on the flyer.
Hey, put the flyer, dog. Put the flyer up so they can see it.
Where the folks see it? They on the live.
I know, but
all right. Hold up. I'll bring it up.
We got to continue to hype them up. You got to hype them up.
Yeah, y'all hang tight, man. Y'all hang tight. I see y'all in the comments. Let me do something right quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this right quick. As a reminder, we talk about this in April. Mississippi Move hit the ground running, trying to do what we could to advise our fellow man, brothers and sisters out there to be safe. And we came up with simple things you can do to help yourself during COVID pandemic. And we came up, build your immune system with herbal products, wash hands, sanitize hands often, use disinfectant spray and wipes to kill germs and surface, wear a mask when you're around other people, burn sage. It's a great cleanser. Eat healthy things to boost your immune system. Get rest to prevent fatigue, which also affects your immune system. Avoid older adults and those with compromised immune system. If you plan to just go out and do what the hell you want to do, distance yourself 6 feet when you're from others. Learn symptoms and report. And so, out of those few things on there, one brother that we about to bring up, and this brother's so bad that he has his own Superman, not only Superman, black man character,
Mr. Butters.
And he is going to be in somebody's magazine, cartoon. We're going to make it happen. This brother has the answer. Out of these 10 things, 4 of these things is going to relate to this brother. And they talk about the herbal, talk about the diet, talking about the sage, talking about all these things you can do. This brother right here is going to help bring a lot more clarity to how this is very important to keeping you healthy and happy. And knowing that majority of your immune system is in your gut and how your body metabolizes. You are what you eat. So you remember that. Just remember that you are what you eat. So this brother, let's bring him on out, Chuck. Yeah, Mr. Butters himself, Eric T. Collins.
He looked just like himself.
He looked, boy, you look just like you looking.
Hey man,
what's going on, fellas? What's going on, fam?
Man, we are tripping. That's what we do best.
Man, look, we well, man. We appreciate you being here with us. glad to see, like I said earlier, off camera, you know, when we were backstage and everything, glad to see people, you know, talking about your business. Like that's one of the things I love to see when we have our people who get a product from us or who get some type of education from us as a business owner. When you have folks out there, you know, singing and doing what you tell them to do or
Right,
doing what you
right.
told them to do, that's awesome. And I started on Facebook, and I got some more questions, but Mac lead us in, and Eric, I think we wanted to give you a chance to introduce yourself and all of that, and then also give us give everybody out there that's watching an idea of what you do, who you represent, and as El Cherie says, definitely plug that website.
Man, look, man, I'm gonna do my best, man, because y'all have done an excellent job with hyping me up. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure I can live up to it, at least speak up to it, you know. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the love, man. I tell you, it means everything, and it continues to fuel me to let me know that me hearing the call and me actually acting on it, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I found my purpose. So again, I
Right.
appreciate y'all. All right.
Yeah.
I am Eric T. Collins Sr., man. I was born right here in Jackson, Mississippi, Shady Oak to be exact. I grew up in Lincoln Garden Apartments, right here in the heart of the inner city, man. And listen, I did a lot of stuff, man, that I shouldn't have been doing, of course, like we all did coming up. But thankfully, the ancestors led me to where I am today. You know what I mean? Like I left. I went and sold books and magazines door to door for a while. I learned how to sell. I learned how to sell myself, how to speak to people. I came back and you know, I did a lot of different things, man. I did a lot of different selling. I worked at a lot of different jobs, but I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And while I was doing all of that, man, let me tell you, I was eating horribly. Like in my 30s, I got diagnosed with high blood pressure and diabetes at 34. And man, it was crazy. There was in a time of Sebi, you know, when people really started discovering who Sebi was, man. And I started researching, I started reading, and me and a good friend of mine, Jason, we ended up going to visit Dr. Sebi at one of his events in Atlanta, and it changed my life, man. It changed my life. I came back, did a 21-day plant-based fast, and I began the process of reversing those illnesses. And so, with me being so hungry for my own healing within myself, I found the passion to want to speak to other people and provide information that had been hidden from them. You know what I mean? Work to put it in a way that they could understand it.
Yeah.
And so, with that passion, man, it birthed herbal blessings. You know what I mean? I found my beautiful wife. We ended up getting together. She, you know, listening to me and my crazy ideas of wanting to do this thing. And we worked together and we created Herbal Blessings, where everybody knows 614 North Ferry Street. If you're not in the city, www.herbalblessings601.com. Man, listen, we have been providing all of your preventative healthcare needs since last year, April towards 2019.
Yeah.
The time going so fast. But yeah, man, we are here. We are ready. We got the information everybody need. We got the support everybody need. All we want is for us to continue to start, you know, bringing people down here and started recommending people to come down here, because we are ready to serve our community. And we, like I said, we've been doing from what everybody say, we've been doing a great job. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but from the testimonials we've been getting, the people that's bringing their family members, moms, dads, uncles, people that are tired. Let me put the flyer up there. Tired of being sick, okay? Like we have been here to provide those resources and information for people that are tired.
Yeah, man. Look, that I know Mac, you know, had y'all ship out package to me in the midst of me dealing with the COVID-19 SARS-CoV-2, and you know, I was already a believer of, you know, the tea and the elderberry and all of that, but now having all, you know, the essential blend and everything, and you know, being able to feel that energy boost and all of that, I'm a believer in everything that y'all are doing. And you know, if you do your own research, you just confirm everything that y'all got going on.
Correct.
That's all it is.
That's,
You read a
that's
little
it.
bit and you'll be able to find out for yourself.
That's right.
That's it, man. And I know when we first started changing our diet, you know, we took it serious at the beginning of the year. My wife and I talked about going back and forth about, you know, getting rid of meat. And it took a conversation with my wife and his wife. And we just really just started to change. And for me, sitting you know, in a cardiologist's office and talking to different folks that come in there on a regular basis, they would say that one of the main factors that came into play about changing the diet was primarily if it was the wife in the house that did the most of the cooking, were her willing to change the way she cooked.
Yeah.
And if she was willing to change the way she cooked, then the man or whoever would pretty much just change his diet and eat. So we were all on board together, and it's amazing when both of you, when everybody's on the same page, how things work. So we just started, you know, we are a true believer. We started taking the supplements, we started drinking the tea, and then as soon as the pandemic hit, we started pushing the flyer out. I know we had group chats, so I've been telling all the guys. We had friends in Texas that were ordering stuff, and then one of my friends lost his mom from COVID because he had it, and I sent him a package up to Lexington. We were like, hey man, and it helped him bounce back. I'm like, man, these folks have found something that we should have been doing all the time. I like they good folks. I said we need to support them because it's not just some stuff they telling folks this shit works. It works because you're gonna work it. And, you know, if you work it, it will work.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. The herbs itself, I created the herbs, right?
Right.
So we know the herbs gonna do what they supposed to do. But added to that, the plant-based family of my wife and my 3-year-old, the 3-year-old CEO, we put so much love into and we put love and intention in our products, right?
Right.
Like
there you go.
Right. The research. I'm a researcher. I'm a read. I mean, I'm gonna put stuff together, right? The way it's supposed to be. It's something else that's leading me to do what I do. It's something else that's leading me to create the herbs that I create when I do it, how I do it for us. And so, like the herb is no doubt that they're not gonna work. They're gonna work. But we have to do what we are supposed to do with being consistent with taking the herbs, right?
That's it.
Because the herbs are designed to help encourage the body to repair itself, which when we were created, our bodies were created to repair and heal itself. That's why we have an immune system, right? But what happens is over a period of time of us consuming what we call a standard American diet, and if you break it down, this standard S, American A, D diet. What that spell? Sad. Because it's sad as hell. Because of the stuff that we consume, right? The diet that we consume in the standard American diet is not conducive for repairing. It's not conducive for healing. The body is already made for you to do this.
Right.
So if you are consuming the herbs and you're being consistent with it doing so, and then you actually coupling it with the diet that's conducive for healing, and the diet we're talking about your plant-based, your whole food plant-based options, right? Your living foods, right? Your vegetables, your fruit, all these foods that have all the nutrients and minerals already in them, right? They have not been processed. They have not been processed or they have not been cooked out of it. This is what the body needs in order for the body to fight off and restore and repair itself, even if you do not have COVID or the flu or a cold or high blood pressure or gut issues, right? So I don't want to get too much of ahead of myself, but like when I start talking about this stuff, man, I get so excited because like it just makes so much sense to me now.
Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is definitely what we want to hear. We want folks to break this thing down, like highlight some of the products, talk about some of the things that Chuck just talked about, and help them understand not only because we research. So everything you start talking about, like what's the benefit of sea moss? You know, what's the benefit of leather rack? You know, when you start breaking all that stuff down. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start before the sea moss.
Okay, go ahead.
Because see, the sea moss is amazing, right?
Right.
But what majority of us don't understand is our digestive system and our gut is more amazing than anything.
Correct.
Now, I heard y'all talking about the fact that 72% of your immune cells are found in your gut.
The
Right.
gut.
Right,
Yeah.
right here in this area right here. 70,
Right.
that's more than half of your immune cells, which means that more than half of your immune system is found in this area right here. The fact that we consume, oh my gosh, processed foods, white sugars, white potatoes, white rice, that's all processed, right? It's been processed to the fact that it has deleted all of the natural dietary fibers out of it, right? Which means that when it breaks down, if it's white, you know what it turns to? Sugar, right? Which is highly inflammatory, causes inflammation, or causes mucus buildup. Okay, we're talking about your heavy meat consumption, beef, definitely, pork, chicken. Yes, everybody's listening. Chicken is no different than all the rest of them. Even fish. Okay, and a lot of people that say, "Well, fish. Oh, I love seafood, and that's the healthiest one." Remember, it's still dead. Let me repeat that. It's still dead. It's rotten flesh. If you take this meat, regardless of which one of them that I just mentioned, and y'all know how hot it is in Mississippi. If you put it in the middle of the street in the morning time, and then you come back at nighttime, what is it gonna look like and smell like?
Bad.
It's gonna rot. So if it rot in 90-degree heat in the middle of the summertime, and your body is around 97, 98.7 degrees, what you think it do in your gut? Right? So what happens is, because it has no dietary fiber, what happens is it actually does not pass. Your digestive system needs dietary fiber in order for it to break down the food that you consume, so that you can do what? Pass it, release it, get rid of the waste product that's in the food that you consume, right? Also, the food that you consume, because it's mineral deficient. Okay, I may be getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
It's all good. Go break it down.
Because it's mineral deficient, that means that you're mineral deficient and you constipated, which means that you're literally full of shit.
Literally.
FOS.
All right. I paused on that because see, we use that. We've been saying that term for a long time. You full of shit? No,
you full of shit.
Yeah.
Listen, if you leave your trash, if you stay in the house and your trash run two times a week, right?
Right.
If you leave that trash in the house, how your house gonna smell?
Bad. All bad.
All bad, right? So if you're not releasing that waste out of your gut, what you think is happening on the inside?
Yeah.
You got all kinds of stuff, parasites.
Yeah.
Candida, what we call yeast.
Yeah.
Waste. I'm talking about dark waste, old waste. I'm talking about, you got people that's walking around here with anywhere from 5 to 25 pounds of shit in their stomach.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Come on now. And then we wonder why we are sick, right? We wonder why we catching COVID. We wonder why we got high blood pressure. We wonder why our penis can't get hard, right?
Hello.
Because of the fact that our stomach is full of waste material that is supposed to be eliminated. So what we did was we put together, this is the #1 selling product in the entire Herbal Blessing store and website, the digestive and excretory cleanse. Okay, this product has been helping people. Let me say something. My granny, she would try to jump on me if she knew I was telling you this. My granny has not been pooping.
Don't get in trouble.
She used to not poop for all her life. She can remember a day in her life that she pooped 2 times. And she's probably about 85, 86 now. Since she's been taking this, she's been pooping almost every single day. The only time she does not poop is because when she does not take it the way she's supposed to, right? Granted, she's not going to change her diet the way she's supposed to, right?
Yeah.
She's not gonna start eating more plant-based. She still like to cook pork chops and do all this old stuff that she knows that's making her feel horrible. But even if she's doing that and she's taking digestive and excretory,
you're getting it on down.
She's getting it out, right? She's getting it out. I'm
regular than a motherfucker. I be kidding.
That's what I need you to, baby. Listen, that's a horrible feeling for you to have to go to the bathroom and cannot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say probably 70 to 80% people that come in herbal blessings are not regular, are not hooping the way that they are supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
my,
that's just
my
not
wife,
herbal blessings.
she tried to joke on me because I shit. Like I shit in the morning and the evening. Like, you know, like I go to the bathroom. Like I get high fiber. Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck can disappear on your ass real fast.
Listen,
I'll leave y'all right here if I got to go shit.
I don't blame you. I would too. I'm the same way. Because listen, you are supposed to get this stuff out of your system. If you do not, then you got major problems. Now, listen, I'm gonna say this real quick, then I'm gonna move on. This lady, a lot of us know, Chuck, Mac, y'all probably know this lady. She just died today, right?
Oh, Lord.
The lady, her name was Natalie DeSalle Reed. She played in Baps.
Yeah, she was in Baps.
Yeah.
She died today. You know she died from? Colon cancer. This is the second person.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah, and we know who just died a couple of months ago, right?
Right.
From colon cancer.
Right.
So the numbers are not in our favor when it comes to the stuff that we're dying from, especially colon cancer. We have to make sure that we are in preventative care. Even, and I'm talking to all my people that's on here now, right? And I need y'all to take this message to somebody else. Excuse me. If you're going to consume a standard American diet, if you're going to eat meat, get you something to prevent what's bound to happen. I'm not putting nothing on y'all.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you go consume dead shit all the time, then put something in your body that's gonna help you get rid of it.
Right. You got to balance it out.
Yeah.
Preventative
measures.
Preventative measures got to balance it out. You can't just put all that in and not be active, not exercise, not have some healthy things that you do. And here's another major thing that he talked about too that goes with those herbal supplements that you'd be amazed that folks don't do.
What's that?
Sitting in the seat doing assessments, water intake.
You better believe
people do not drink water. I got 2 water cups right here. Look, and look, and you know how you know when you get older? I got night water. If you got night water you take with you to bed so you can drink it in the morning or before you go to bed. You need to be going to, because also that helps with you going to poop. If you dehydrated, all right, UTIs, you know what I'm saying? You need water, healthy diet, and some herbs.
Can I add something to that, Mac?
Go ahead.
So you made a valid point, right? The fact that you need water to eliminate waste, right? A lot of us are constipated because of the fact that our digestive tract is dry. It's dry as hell.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
Like, how you
Hello.
Like,
give him the bell.
Like, how in the hell you gonna push this waste out, right? It's called lubrication, right? You got to lube it up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't get in there or get out of there if it ain't lubed up.
No, you cannot. Either way. So you gotta make sure that it is lubed up. You need that moisture. You need the fluid in order for you to eliminate the waste.
You got to, man. You got to.
Chuck made a mix CD years ago called Slippery When Wet.
I made that one too. I forgot about that one. Yeah, Slippery When Wet was one. Wet Enough to Enter was another one.
Wow.
But basically what you were saying is,
I still got the disc. Like we had, like, look, all right, I'm myself. I understand. I am old. I got 2 little boys over there right now asleep. So I know what it is to be, All right.
I know.
All right. So now,
so we just talk about water. You gotta have water. You gotta have
water. But
to make
if it's
things
slippery when it's wet, it's lubricated.
Right.
Yeah. Now look, I see y'all got an article and I put it up on the screen earlier. I definitely want to highlight that y'all got a curbside pickup and Herbal Blessings is based in Jackson, but we're shipping everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. So if you go to herbalblessings601.com, you can go to the shop, but also on the website. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it up on screen right quick. And I want you to talk us through some of the products that you have on your website. So
I'm ready.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that.
So check this out. I'm gonna tell
Go
you.
ahead.
I'm gonna connect it back to what we were talking about with the digestive and excretory. I'm gonna connect it all right back.
Yeah,
I'm
come
gonna
on
tell you
with
the
it.
other product. I'm gonna tell you how crazy this is, right? So what happens is if you full of shit, right? Most people don't know that you absorb minerals that your body needs in order for it to function. You absorb those minerals through your small intestine.
Yep.
So, but if you full of shit, you know what else you're gonna absorb?
Shit.
The toxins.
The toxins, the waste,
The waste.
The waste. It absorbs into your small intestine, right? But do you know where it spills back into? It spills back into your bloodstream.
Yeah, blood infection.
And what happens is your bloodstream carries all of those toxins
everywhere,
to every organ in your body, and it is like a toxic dump. It dumps all of those toxins, which is supposed to be dumping all of those minerals, right? But it dumps those toxins into every organ in the body. Well, you're talking about pancreatic cancer, you're talking about lung issues, you're talking about high blood pressure, you're talking about uterine fibroids, you're talking about all this stuff that we suffer from is because of the fact that our blood is full of toxic sludge. Do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So what
we
did was we put together two products. This one, the blood and lymphatic cleanse. It is designed to help the body to clean the blood, to get rid of any toxins, any impurities that's in the blood. Okay, so that think about it. Your blood is your lifeline. Okay, if you got healthy blood, you got a healthy body. If you got unhealthy blood, then you got problems. We're talking about, Dr. Seb used to talk about being acidic, right? Why are you acidic? Because your blood is acidic, right? So the blood and lymphatic is going to help to clean the blood and the lymphatic system. These are all systems that help to get rid of waste. Again, the theme is, remember the theme, getting rid of waste product in the body. We must eliminate waste by any means necessary. We talked about the digestive. Now we're talking about the blood and lymphatic. Now, for my people that do not like a lot of capsules, I need you to get the package, the digestive package, right? The digestive and excretory are capsules. What we did, we put together this blood and lymphatic. When I tell you this tonic right here, it's called the Jafrica tonic. And I know, Mac, you're going to like that. You know what Jafrica, J in front of the Africa. You know, they call Jackson Little Africa. That's why we call it the Jafrica.
What is that?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's on the website.
Type it in the search bar. It's going to pop up, baby.
Oh, okay. Let me hit the search bar.
Type it in the search bar. Type in J Africa. It's going to pop up.
Jafrica.
You know, I got a shirt like that on my site.
I got some testimonies and some stories about this Jafrica tonic, man. This Jafrica tonic is excellent for cleaning the blood. It's great for providing energy, right? Provide iron phosphate, which what the body needs, the blood needs in order for you to make sure that you can strengthen your immune system. And it's in a liquid form, because liquid definitely it hits you quicker than if you're doing a capsule. Now, I'm not saying that capsules are the least effective. It just takes a little bit longer for them to work. But this Jafrica tonic, man, is the
you get straight to you.
Yes. The next product I'm gonna run with y'all now is it used to be the #1 product, but me and my tactics and my learning, I switched it up a bit and I started pushing more of the #1 product, the digestive. But this is still top. This is still #2 product in the store. The Essential Blend.
That's
Essential Blend.
That's it.
Bladder rack and sea moss. Okay. This product right here, this bottle is going to provide you with 92 of the 102 minerals that the body is made of. 90% of everybody you know is mineral deficient. They're mineral deficient because the food they're consuming is mineral deficient. Even if you eat beef, you eat cows, if you eat hogs, you eat chicken, you know the people that's farming them animals, they give those animals mineral supplements. So if they're giving the animals mineral supplements, you know what you need to do? Take you a freaking mineral supplement. this is your go-to because it's going to help you with your energy. It's going to help you with getting rid of mucus. It's going to help you with staying more regular. Oh my God. It just makes you feel a whole hell of a lot better. If you're made of 102 minerals, you need those minerals. So you need something to give you the minerals so that you can function the way you were created to do so.
Man, this is real. I mean, we're talking about great information. We're talking about letting folks know how we need to get back to the roots, get back to utilizing the things that Mother Nature has created, taking a brother like yourself, a sister like your wife, and y'all putting a business together and marketing it in a new age where folks are ready to try it. And people, a good brother talked about Jackson, but just talk about Black folks, period. Like, we need some wins. We need some models. We need some people we could look at and say, this is what worked for them. When you hear people a lot of times tell you what to do, and they not using it themselves. They didn't use it. They started out at a different point, but you say, hey man, this is where I started. This is what I did, and this is what I'm doing now, and this is where we are. And you're like, okay, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. And this is why we need to get on board. This is why we need to support it. And I think that what you hit right now, I know we've been sharing and telling everybody, like, look, man, you need to change your diet. You need to get this stuff in your system. Because a couple of years ago, when we started doing a lot of the Fight the End Obesity campaign, I started telling brothers, look, I can give a fuck what LeBron James do on the court. I can care nothing. We need to be talking about our health and our wealth, right? We need to talk about what's important to us. And yeah, we can get a life insurance policy to make sure that our family's taken care of once we're gone. But what are we going to do to make sure that we stay here as long as possible? And that's by changing our diet and doing things to keep us healthy. That's physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and because you got some. Yeah.
Your food will only heal you or kill you. It's no in between, Mac. It's no in between, Chuck.
Barbecue or mildew.
That's it.
Either way. Like,
one of the two.
It's either one, two. It's no in between. You can't play with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we must start addressing it. People don't understand that food is warfare. Whoever controls your food controls you, right?
You don't feed yourself.
Whoever controls what you put in your body, like, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of this processed stuff got a lot of added chemicals to it, a lot of different dyes to it. If you research the different dyes, like, we grew up on Kool-Aid, right?
The red by 40.
Oh my God, red this and
ain't no Kool-Aid in it now.
Man, what the hell is this? It's
right.
a chemical. It
causes no Kool-Aid in now.
Yeah, it causes chemical imbalances, right? It causes stuff inside the body that throws us off, and we wonder why we got these different generations that are coming up the way they end. We're like, I don't know what's wrong with that fella. Yeah, what the hell he been eating?
Chemical imbalance,
right? That's right.
Yeah, and I mean, chemical imbalance has been directly related to a lot of emotional and mental disturbance in individuals because of what you're putting in your body, and it definitely affects a hormone balance also. So depending on what you're eating and what you're drinking, it's affecting how your body is reacting and responding. And that chemical balance, you're talking about the waters and the pH and all that different things. That stuff is very, very, very important. Talk about the benefits of Essential Blend right quick.
Oh man, again, man, Essential Blend is going to give the body the minerals that it needs in order for it to function the way our Creator created us to. Okay, if your body is made up of 102 minerals, that means your body needs those minerals, because see, every day your body is going to use up those minerals functioning or going about your daily life. Okay, but you're supposed to get those minerals from the food that you consume. But if you eat McDonald's, right?
McDeath.
You see what I'm saying? If you eating Burger King, if you eating a lot of processed stuff, then you're not getting those minerals. Essential Blend, man, has definitely been known to help people lose weight, which one of the biggest things that people come in the shop for. They always talking about, well, how can I lose weight? Well, I want to lose this gut. Listen, you're mineral deficient, right? If you are suffering from anemia is an iron deficiency.
Yeah.
Right? a lot of women come in our shop and they complain because they were diagnosed with anemia and the doctor gave them an iron shot. You know what happened shortly after that iron shot? They end up constipated.
Right.
Because of the fact that they getting, say it again.
I say they stopped up.
They stopped up. But that's because of the fact that they're getting so much synthetic iron, right? Sea moss, let me tell you about sea moss. Sea moss grows in the ocean. It grows in the Caribbean. It grows in like the northern Atlantic, right? Ocean. It grows on the rocks of the ocean. The rocks are natural mineral deposits, right?
Right.
So if it's growing on the rock, it's going to absorb all the minerals from the rocks, which means that when you consume it, whether you're doing sea moss gel or whether you're doing the sea moss in the essential blend, you're going to consume it in this natural form. Again, we must start consuming whole food, plant-based options, because if you're doing that, then you're getting it and you're putting it in the body in a way that the body can actually absorb it and absorb more of it. Okay, you're not gonna poop a whole lot of it. Dr. Sebi, if you research, he said that listen, you can't take too much sea moss. The more sea moss you take, the better you feel.
And there it is. Now look, man, I know we're coming up close to 9:50. It was a couple of things because some folks they might not bite on taking the essential blends like you know we're doing ourselves. They might not order the elderberry elixir or the Jaffa tonic and all of that. But a lot of people consume tea.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking about sweet tea either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people go to the store and they buy the green teas. Now, I'm not saying that you should. I think you need to go to the website right now, herbalblessing601.com, and get you some essential blends. I think you need to get you some elderberry elixir. I think you need to you need to get at least like the antiviral pack, like the shindig. You need to get all of that. But there was something that Sika, one of our coworkers at Black with No Chaser, she was talking about something that she learned in y'all's store or through a conversation, an ongoing conversation, what it seems like. She started talking about teas and teas that people go into these big box stores or their local grocery store and they're buying. Tell our audience about those teas or the difference between what you all have as, for instance, the antiviral tea that I got in the kitchen over there, or the teas that we can go in, let's say the big box. I ain't finna give them no cream, but the big box stores, and they in these different little bags, and they basically like we sipping toxins.
Right.
You really just said it all, Chuck. I mean, the bags that they are using to put these so-called herbs in, they're created and they're bleached. So we all know what bleach is. Like, I think that, and right here in Pearl, Mississippi, what they call the Greater Jackson area, right? They actually produce bleach. It's a bleach factory, right? Bleach is a chemical, right? So the herbs, they got medicinal benefits, but damn, if you got chemicals along with it, you kind of, cross it out, right? You kind of cancel it out.
Right.
Because all the medicinal benefits that you're getting, you actually add toxins to the body because of the fact, if you steep a bag that was created and is made with chemicals, right, you're going to steep that shit into your body.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. If you go to our Instagram page, at _herbal blessings, we made a post, I think last week, and we were talking about the different teas that were some of them may be considered organic. A lot of people use that word loosely, but still the way that they were manufactured and produced was not in a way that is conducive for healing and repairing of the body. At Herbal Blessings, what we do is we got all loose leaf teas, right? We would take your tea, we'll put the tea together, we put it in your bags. Man, Chuck, you own it, bro. You own it. Is that Chuck or is that Mac?
That's Chuck.
Either one of y'all. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Hey, right? Man, look, the day that we get Mac to be able to do all of this.
Excuse me, sir. The brother's on the point. Yes. Go back. Go ahead, Eric.
But go ahead, my brother. I made my point. I made my point.
Look, our herbs, man, are we got great sources from where we get our herbs from. All of the teas that's here, we make the teas and we put those blends together here, right? Again, you know, we put them together with love. We put them together with intention of them doing what they say they're supposed to do. The antiviral tea is one of my favorite teas.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I have to talk about it.
Talk about that. Talk about that.
COVID has been considered, is explained to say that, okay, it attacks the lungs, right? A lot of people that's been getting it is people that have asthma, right, and other lung conditions, COPD, right, which is basically mucus.
Yeah,
it's influxation of mucus that's obstructing the airwaves of the lungs, right? So our antiviral and our number one selling tea, the mucus blaster tea. Yeah. Oh my God!
I got to go for
y'all, bro. These two teas are designed to help with getting rid of mucus in the lungs, helping you breathe better, helping you smell better, helping you taste better. When I tell you mucus, I know y'all heard it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Mucus is the number one disease.
It is.
If you have a hell of a load of mucus in your body, if you got mucus in your lungs, then you're gonna have some problems. You're gonna need something that's gonna help you get rid of the mucus. But if you consume a diet that makes you produce mucus, and the diet is the standard American diet: dairy, milk, ice cream, yogurt, cheese, what can I say? Cow pus.
Right.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Your body produce mucus because of the fact that it's a cow's hormone. It was created by a mama cow for the baby cow to drink so the baby cow can grow. You ain't no damn baby cow. So stop drinking that shit. Stop milk. Listen, you got plant-based cheese, you got plant-based milks. You're not a baby cow. If you drink baby cow milk, a baby calf growth fluid, it's gonna cause you to have hormonal imbalances. It's gonna make your body gonna say, what the hell is this? Your body not supposed to have it. So you know what your body gonna do? It's gonna create mucus to try to push it out of the body. And mucus is the problem. If you're scared of COVID, if you got asthma, if you got any disease, don't consume stuff that's gonna cause you to produce more mucus. And mucus blaster tea, antiviral tea, is gonna help you with keeping your lungs clear from being obstructed from any debris or anything that's gonna make you more susceptible to maybe get COVID.
And you know what I did? I actually mixed them together one time. I put them together. I put the mucus blast and the antiviral together.
Tasted amazing, didn't it?
It worked. I ain't gonna say it tastes amazing.
It did. I know it tastes amazing.
I like the way the mucus blast tastes. I like the mucus blast. That's why I always ask for it. You know, and I don't know if you noticed.
You always get it. Yep.
The elderberry, the ginger, that's real nice there. I like that.
Look, the mucus blast. Anytime I get an antiviral pack, I say, hey, is there any way I can switch my antiviral tea for the mucus blast tea? I like the way the mucus blast tea actually tastes.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it goes with the mind over matter type of thing, because it might not fit your palate, especially if you've been consuming a large amount of sugar. But if it's going to help you, and I always ask client this question: would you eat 9.5 teaspoons of sugar? And most times, it'd be older folk. They look at me and say, "No." I said, "Do you drink Coke?" And they said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you know it's not?" Do you know it's 9.5 teaspoons of sugar in every 12-ounce Coke? 12-ounce Coke. So you wonder why when you go to Super Dollar and Dollar General and Dollar Tree, they got a 1 liter for 99 cents, and they got a 12-ounce that's a damn $1.30-something. Which one you gonna buy? So you buy the 1 liter, and you thinking you getting a deal. Just imagine how much sugar. How much sugar
on that damn diabetes? That was you getting a deal on.
How much sugar did you just consume?
For the low.
Right, for the low. Yeah, man. So Eric, you got a lot of stuff going on. You talk to us about herbal blessings. You talk to us about plant-based diet. It's one more thing that you got, and you got to tell us about it.
What? I'm gonna be quick because I know we got to wrap it up.
Well, hey, we go over time all the time, especially when it's important.
Okay.
You know? Shit, we ain't got nobody.
So check this out. So I'm gonna run through what I got. Okay.
Talk to.
So tomorrow, 90.1 WMPR, we have the Herbal Blessings Hour of Power, where we have our own radio show, right? We have our own platform that we have been reaching the people. I mean, we had, oh my God, like people have been coming in, they've been chiming in, they've been calling in. After every show, we get an influx of people that's coming to the shop. We got people that's listening from all over the South, right, to this radio station, and to us, to the Herbal Blessings Hour of Power. We're going to be talking about anxiety and stress, right? And how mineral deficiencies cause the anxiety and stress, and how you can use certain herbs to help you. What these certain herbs are called adaptogens, right? These herbs help you adapt to stress because your body's supposed to adapt to it. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I want everybody to tune into it because we're gonna be definitely diving into that. So soon, the Meals That Heal, the only plant-based kitchen in Jackson, where I'm gonna say in Mississippi, is coming real soon. We get ready to finish. Well, we're getting ready to start doing our recipes. So we're getting rid of the technical stuff. People, we got to get the health department, all this good stuff, right? We gotta do it. But we got the people, the contractors, they done finished the building. Man, it's about to go down. It's one thing for me to be a plant-based practitioner and then say, hey, if you got high blood pressure and you eating fried chicken or you eating these pig ears or whatever you eat, I need you to stop eating it for 21 days and then take these herbs. Then you ask me, well, what I'm gonna eat? So we heard your call. We said, okay, we're gonna provide the meals that heal. Okay, not meals that kill, because that's what everybody been used to. We're gonna provide the meals that heal along with the herbs that repair. All right, and that's coming real soon. We want everybody to stay tuned with it. Again, 21-day plant-based fast. We got that going on the website. My brother Tim White, he's a sponsor of our radio show. He has been definitely handling that with getting people to come on. Every day somebody's jumping on saying they want to do a 21-day plant-based fast. Again, if you are tired of being sick,
come on,
reach out to us so we can get you to do your 21-day plant-based fast. I promise you, we got people that's averaging about 12 to 13 pounds that do this 21 days plant-based fast. They losing, and that's without exercise.
Hey, Eric, send that flyer to us.
Okay.
Email it to us so we can share it on our different pages and everything.
I promise you, I got you.
Now, there's one big thing that you ain't mentioned yet. I'm waiting on you to drop that.
So one more thing before that, Herbal Blessings has a mobile app. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go on your is it the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, whatever they call it, right? Either one of them, because that's what everybody on right now. You can go on any one of those app stores. You can download the Herbal Blessings mobile app, where we give you motivational affirmations every morning to start your morning. It's videos on there to help you on your plant-based journey. It's more information on the plant-based family and how we got started and what we are about to do, and we're gonna continue to support you guys. Please download that mobile app. The biggest thing though for 2021 and the end of 2020 is my baby boy, the CEO, the 3-year-old CEO of Herbal Blessings, Plant-Based Party, his book. He wrote this book and his mom co-wrote it with him. And when I tell you this is an amazing book, what we do is, like I said, I didn't come into this lifestyle. I had to change. It's been 3 or 4 years, almost 5 years now, right, for me. But my son, he has never had white sugar. He has never had a piece of meat. He has never had dairy, and he is thriving. He is the smartest little man I have ever met. He, I can't remember the last time he was sick.
Yeah.
And so with his book, what he wanted to do was he wanted to make sure people understood that a plant-based party can be fun too. Okay, if your child is 1 year old and you giving him a damn cake that's full of white sugar,
right,
we're gonna have some problems. And a lot of those problems end up being eczema, running nose, colds, weak immune system, because his body ain't ready for it. But EJ, he put this book together along with his mom. His mom definitely, man. Shout out to my queen, the matriarch of the plant-based family, man. She the truth. She the one that hold us together with all my craziness. But she loved EJ. She loved her son, and they put this book together. So I need everybody to go out. We got some books that be in the shop on Thursday, but man, you can go to Amazon, man, and just type in plant-based party, and you can definitely purchase the book.
And there it is.
So
all the way.
So what we want to do, I want to get a couple books from you, and and we're gonna get a couple books, and I want to make sure that I don't know who's still out there and who's listening, but we want to give away at least one book tonight. So I'm going to get the book from you. I told you earlier, I'm gonna send you the funds, so that way when they come into the store, and the catch is they got to come to the store to get their book. So
I like it.
But they got to show you that they are following you on all social media platforms, in addition to Nightcap Knowledge.
There it is. All right, we need an answer to a question. What is the percentage of your immune system that's in your gut that Eric mentioned earlier? Anybody that's listening, that's in the caps, in the comments, answer. Except for our spouses, y'all cannot participate. Y'all do not.
And don't be trying to inbox me, ask me what it is, because if you do, I'm gonna tell you on the street.
So anybody that's listening right now, if you still tuned in,
there's still a good number of folk out there that are tuned in on the various platforms, because you know that we're live on YouTube, Black Window Chambers, Facebook Live, and Nightcap Knowledge Facebook Live. So if you're out there right now and you can remember the answer to that question, we gave the answer during this discussion, this podcast right here. Put it in the comments. The first person to do that, we got a book for you. If you're not local to the Jackson, Mississippi area, we'll still be able to get that book to you via mail. But if you're in that Central Mississippi area, we need you to walk into that store and get that Herbal Blessings experience.
And especially if you have children, this would be perfect for you.
If you don't remember what I said, just inbox me on Facebook, Eric T. Collins. I'll tell you, because I need you to get this book.
Hey man, I don't think nobody out there, man. I don't think they want the book. I don't think they want the book, man.
Oh, they gonna get that book.
I'm looking at the people that are out there. It's live viewers out there right now. Like,
I bet they are.
The algorithm ain't lying.
So
they suppress us, because it's called shadow banning.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we fight through.
All right. So look, I'm gonna change the question.
All right. So we got to answer.
Who got?
Nene East.
Oh, she got it.
That's one of my people from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's one of my people.
She got it. She got it. Now I didn't hear she gonna get it. We're going to put it in the mail.
Look, I get it to Nene East. I get it to Nene East. That's my old co-worker right there. And look, I definitely want to do this. Her journey to growth has been one. I told her before I stopped working at the college that I used to work at, not Tougaloo. I'll always give reverence to Tougaloo and the platform and the foundation that it gave me. But I've been to other places, and I had a conversation with Nene East, and she has now elevated. She's moving into a new era in her life, and I just want to publicly say, congratulations, and keep up the good work. Keep moving forward. Keep going, growing, and glowing. And ain't nothing else but that for you to do. Like, keep going, keep growing, and keep going, man. But I want to give a shout out to her. She said it on Facebook, man, and I just wanted to congratulate her on that. And I'm gonna make sure that she gets this book, The Plant-Based Party. And she's here in Gulfport, Mississippi, which is where I am.
Okay.
You all are, in the capital city. And we want to make sure that we rolling with folks all over the state of Mississippi, and we got people that's doing what they need to do to maintain themselves healthy, wealthy, both mentally and physically.
So,
yo,
hey man, we need to open Herbal Blessings in Gulfport then.
I looked at a property the other day. Like me and Matt talking about property. I looked at a storefront the other day. That's prime location. But what I would say, probably need to do a little more market research. So I got a real estate agent, also mortgage broker right across the street. Like, I'm looking out the window right now, I can see them. Like, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's set that up. Let's set that conversation up.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right, look. All right. Let's say this now. That's the coast. We got one Jacktown person there that want to book. Give us an answer. One person from Jacktown. Jacktown, stand up. We got the question. Here's the question. Here is the question. Now, what is the #1 seller inside of Herbal Blessing?
He done said it like a couple times.
Well, I'll make it easy for you. #1 and #2. Give us either one, either #1 or
Look,
#2.
I'm listening. I'm gonna slide over here. I got elderberry on the stove, man.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Listen, and look, the brother make everything from scratch. You see, he in there working right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. He in there making the elderberry fresh. Somebody need to be there tomorrow at Herbal Blessing when they open, so you can get that fresh thing of elderberry.
Look like we got an answer. Look like who's that?
Essential Blend. Okay,
Essential Blend.
Essential Blend was the #2 seller right now. It used to be #1. We got another one, Eric T. They're gonna stop by and pick it up. We got another person.
Come get your book, baby. Come get your book.
All right. So Chuck, can you get that information, the name of the person, and if you could get the information,
Miss Morris, we need you to send an email to Chuck at Black with No Chaser. Please email Chuck at Black with No Chaser and with your contact information, and we'll connect you with Herbal Blessing 601 New Kemet right there, the plant-based family on Fair Street, downtown Jackson, Mississippi.
All right, there you go. Make sure you share. Now everybody else, now you should have got in, because we might have messed around and no, we ain't gonna do it. I would say we need to give out something bigger, but we might have to do it. We might have to do it.
Look, let's do this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk off air about giving something away from Herbal Blessings like once a month. I mean, we're on every week.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah,
we can do every week.
Yeah. So I mean, and then what we'll do, we'll open the show with it, we'll close the show with it, and then that way we're educating our folks, getting them more exposure, and giving exposure. Because look, if we talking about expanding the Herbal plant-based families, to all parts of the state of Mississippi, we got to and it was birthed through this conversation right here.
That's right.
That's right. Man.
Let's do this right here, right now. I believe in doing stuff right now. It's in the moment. The ancestors are on us to make something happen right now in this moment. Who is ready to do the 21-day plant-based? Right now, you eating chicken, you eating hamburgers, you eating everything else, and you ready to change, except Chuck. Who's ready to change their diet right now? We will get you on your way by getting you a tea. If you want one of the tea.
No, hold on. Check this out.
You got E.
Scratch that tea. We're gonna do the 21-day plant-based cleanse.
Okay.
There you go.
Body reset. We ain't gonna do no tea. We're gonna do a whole total body reset. Okay? And that total body reset is gonna clean every organ in your body. We got one for free. How does that sound?
There you go.
All right, let's say that again. Who is that? Is that CJ?
Them chickens, huh?
CJ say you got some testimony. Look, Eric T. You got some folks that ready. They ready.
I need to get a healthy gut. I need to detox. Nene E said she ready to change her diet right now.
All right, who else ready to change their diet?
We Sharita Hickman Haley. Oh my God! Look at this. I'm down like 4 fat tires. Deion Robinson. Look, CJ.
Hey, 21 days. Eric, how much is it? What we need to do?
Listen, no, you ain't got to do nothing. The 21-day total body reset retails at $149. The sale price I was running it for the beginning of the year was $109. But I'm gonna give that for free for the first person that's ready to do it.
Who's ready to do it? Who you got? Who answered first, Chuck?
The person that answered first is Sharita Hickman Haley.
Miss Hickman.
She answered at 10:08. And the person that came right behind her, Nene East, who just won. And then after that was CJ. So Miss Sharita Hickman Haley is the winner of, and I'm about to put it on the screen right now. She's the winner of the 21-day total body reset.
Total body reset.
Look at that right there. There it is right there.
Wow.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, and big shout out. My wife wanted to make sure I shouted her out. 10 months plant-based, 24 pounds down, limited exercise.
And then
Limited. Oh my God, say it again.
Limited
exercise.
exercise. And she's been doing 10 months. 10 months. So it definitely works. And another and a mucus thing is definitely important for her because she does have a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. So that is very, very important to reduce mucus in the body for her.
Man,
and definitely she has been on it.
You said mucus, right? Multiple sclerosis, mucus, right? Again, the key is inflammation. We gotta remember that. We gotta but everybody else out there gotta know inflammation.
Yeah, you're right. So let me break it down for everybody else. So you start talking about anti-inflammatory. So for things that she deals with, things that I deal with, we have an anti-inflammatory diet, and we try to produce anything that's medicinal that you eat that helps reduce toxins in the body. Also anti-inflammatory. So you have swelling that you see on the outside, external, but you have swelling that's internal. And sometimes you have those spasms, and it works as like you're putting your foot on a water hose. So when you got pressure on those nerves, you got pressure on things from swelling, it causes major problems inside the body. But inflammation and mucus buildup is probably the 70% to majority of the diagnoses and illnesses that we suffer with. And that's something that I knew a while back. So when I started talking to them and they started talking about this is what we need to do, because years ago there was another guy had some stuff, and I ain't giving nobody no shout outs. That we tried that also did the same thing about they was talking about the mucus. So we did our own research and started understanding that things that produce mucus in the body, eggs, dairy, we stop eating eggs. And that's a whole nother thing. We start talking about emotional balance when we start talking about eggs and hormone. So we got rid of that because basically, when you learn just egg is basically the chicken's menstrual cycle that you eat. So, just letting folks know that. So when you like eggs, that's what you eat, and because sometimes you crack an egg open and you see a little blood in the egg. This is Nightcap Knowledge. We are.
You about to give me hype. That's
I'm telling you. This is what we say. We are black and uncensored. If we can cuss, we can say some shit that you probably don't want to hear. And if you really want to be mad,
if you ain't gonna eat your homegirl cycle, then your ass shouldn't be eating no damn chicken.
If you want to watch some real shit, world-renowned Peter Jennings did Expo Day in 2004. Getting Fat in America without even trying, and he was dead in 2005. You can tell me that he had cancer all you want to, but he started talking about the big numbers, the big folks. Understand, they make a lot of money off of us making bad decisions. Congratulations to the people, not for just winning the stuff that they won, but for making the change, and it's all start here. It's all start mindset, and like I said, you can live in low income and not have a lot of money, but poor is a mindset.
It's a mindset. Yes, sir.
So we're talking about right now, and ain't nobody that can't tell me nothing about not having shit. I'm telling you, my uncle said sometimes we ain't have enough eye water to cry with, but having poor. Hey, I'm country now. I'm gonna tell you how TI is. But you and be truly blessed and what you have, and no matter what has been going on, if you are able to watch this and respond into this chat, you are truly blessed. Because there are a lot of people that cannot do that. And we are definitely thankful for this brother for coming on. Thankful for him and his wife and family for not only creating it, but they sharing their own walks with us to help motivate us to make better decisions. And we got one. We did what? We did. I want to get somebody.
We got a book winner.
We got a book winner. We have
a 21-day fast. Or the jump start to a 21 day.
I'm gonna do a sage. I'm gonna tell you why. Talk about the white sage right quick, and I'm gonna give somebody a sage that's ready to get that negative energy away from around them.
Yeah. Boom.
Talk about that sage right fast.
Man, you want to keep that sage with you, man, because that sage is gonna definitely help you with killing anything negative that's in the air. It's also gonna help you kill any bacteria that's in the air. What a lot of people don't understand. Like,
that's why we got it.
If somebody tell you as that burning sage is demonic, then you need to wash their ass. Because listen, our ancestors burned sage. The Native Americans burned sage, which a lot of our ancestors were the Native Americans. That's another story, right?
Our indigenous people.
Right. Listen, sage, when you burn sage, it's just like you are calling on the spirit of the plant. Okay. Just like the spirit of your ancestors. There's nothing wrong with calling on that spirit because of the fact that those spirits are the reason why you're here. Okay.
Right.
So our creator, regardless of who you call your creator, Buddha, Jehovah,
Whatever.
I don't care what you call it.
Right.
They created this stuff. So if the creator created this stuff, then I can utilize this stuff to help me to be where I need to be. I'm talking about stress, anxiety, negative energy, negative ass people. You know what I'm saying? People you don't want in your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This stuff right here, you must utilize it. And the thing is, your intentions. Use your intentions. Connect your intentions with the sage. And when you do that, you're going to get everything that you're asking for. I promise you that.
And there it is.
All right. So the Epps Institute is going to sponsor a sage stick. That we got a sage stick for somebody to smudge, and the brother Eric and anybody there at Urban Blessing can walk you through the process and what you need to do when we're talking about smudging your house. Here is the question that I have.
It is.
At the beginning in April, what was one of the things that Mississippi Move did to try to help the folks prepare for the pandemic? If you were there, and some people might not be there, might not was on earlier, but we talked about this at the beginning of the show. What was one of the things? Well, some of the things we talked about that Mississippi Move encouraged folks to do to prepare themselves to combat the pandemic. If you were listening at the beginning of the show and you're in the Jackson area and you want a sage stick, we definitely got you. That was Mississippi Move partnering with the Epps Institute. And we can get it out there. Now, if that's too hard of a question, and some people just tune in, they might have missed it. So I'm gonna give a few seconds.
Eucalyptus and white sage, like that.
Oh man, you trying to clear up everything, son? I'm talking about you're gonna be able to smell a puppy's ass in China when you get finished with it.
Man, ain't nobody fooling with you, man.
I got some eucalyptus rolling right now.
Hey, look,
you burning the bay leaves. You talking about burning the bay leaves?
Boy,
my queen from New Orleans, bro. So you talking about Bailey's, man?
Bailey's
is a whole other spiritual thing.
All right, what, man? Look, Bailey's. I knew that my folks knew what they were doing with cooking.
Yeah,
when they had the bay leaves in there.
What?
Yeah,
any bean.
The red bean.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah,
you talking about you got them bay leaves in there. Ooh,
I always get the damn whatever I'm eating. I always end up with the one with the damn lead.
Look at Dion confirming.
Yeah,
it is a red bean. That's right.
Yeah. He confirmed.
Also, listen. If you take them bay leaves and you write out your petition or your affirmation or what it is that you're asking for, and you burn them bay leaves. Oh man, you talking about a whole nother level of spiritual enlightenment.
So we're going to get you back on, and another person we're going to talk about the spiritual health. When I started talking about the holistic healing of the whole person, we started talking about spiritual health and helping folks understand the difference between that and religion. If I got to explain it to most people, then we probably shouldn't have the conversation anyway, and that's probably what we usually stopping. All right, so they couldn't get the first answer. Let me see if somebody want a sage stick. What else we talked about that I can ask real quick? Chuck, you got a question? Something we talked about recently that we can ask someone and they can get their sage stick.
What is one of the next events that Mississippi Move has coming up for our MVPs and our all-stars during this particular time of the year, or during the last 9 months? We've been doing them all over since the pandemic has come into this country, and we've learned to appreciate those who are out there attempting to help as many people as they possibly can. So for anybody out there that's viewing with us right now, I see you. Now Mac and E might not be able to see you.
No, I can't see.
I feel you though,
I see y'all out there. Y'all still there looking. what are
the stage?
events that Mississippi Move has coming up very soon? We mentioned it at the top of the show. So those of you that have been viewing since then, no matter where you are, I'm gonna say that because you know I'm in Gulfport, Mississippi. I know we got some folk from the Ninth Ward, New Orleans, and I'm over there all the time when you know there was no pandemic. But we got folks all the way up to Jackson. CJ's in Hattiesburg. The CEO of Black Men No Church. I definitely want to shout him out. Look, if you're out there right now and you can tell me one event that Mississippi Move has done between March and now, or one of the upcoming events that Mississippi Move.
God damn, that's a whole. You gave them a whole lot, Chuck. You gave
I'm
them a
giving
whole
them.
lot.
Hey, I like
He's trying to
give.
help him out.
I like to give.
Hey,
This is the giving spirit, right? It's the giving season, right?
Man,
in other words, no matter where you are, we're gonna get the shit to you. How about that? There it is.
Basically. Man, look, you can go to the MississippiMove.org or the Mississippi Move Facebook page, the Mississippi Move Instagram. That's Mississippi MOV1. If you search Mississippi Move anywhere, you should find us, and you'll be able to find out some of the stuff that we've been doing.
All right, you got 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5.5, 4.5.
Really, Chuck? Really?
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
5,
well, we keep the stage to ourselves.
4.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna say it like this right here. Even though you ain't get it,
Oh, somebody said age date. He went back to last week. Last week, yeah. Oh, wait.
What? Y'all just did a toy drive. We did do a toy drive too. Yep. Age day and the toy drive. Let's give them both some, man. We had some.
Listen, I got y'all. I'm a giver. That's what I do. I'm supposed to give. It don't matter about what I get. The reason why I get it is because I give. So if you didn't get it and you want it, you need it, I got you.
Come on.
Drop your email in the text box so they can see it and send your information to Chuck and what you won for tonight. Send your name, address, any other contact information we need, and then also what you won tonight, so we can make sure that you get it. We don't just talk shit. Now we talk shit, but we back it up. So we're just put that out there too. But if we said it, we're gonna do it. Come hell or high water, that's what we're gonna do.
Y'all mind before we shut this thing down? Can I show y'all one more product?
Yeah,
go ahead.
I mean, it's just this product right here.
It's just the internet. We ain't got nothing else to do.
Chuck,
go to sleep.
Remember this?
Parasite and Candida tonic. Okay. Now I got the elderberry elixir.
got the elderberry. The crazy part is, you got the elderberry, but this the upgrade.
That's the
now break that down. What is this? What is this?
So, parasites. Y'all remember? I can't remember the name of that movie. It was a movie that came out about these parasites that would take over the body.
Oh yeah.
Mac, you older than me, so I know you remember.
Oh wait, who makes you think I'm older than you? That to go to this bullshit. Shit, nigga, you need to shave like I need to shave. Yeah, shut up, Chuck.
But it's an older movie though, right? Listen, the parasite would take over the body, right? The parasites, that shit is real. If you're eating dead shit, dead food got parasites on it. So when you ingest the food, the parasites is in the gut. Those parasites take over the body, which means they take over the mind. So if you craving sugar and shit, you craving all these badass foods, and then your ass get to thinking about it, you smell something, you see something on TV, and your mind say, "Oh, go and get that damn McDonald's burger, whatever it is," it's because you probably got parasite. But what we don't understand is parasites actually will take the immune system and throw it out too. So those same 72% of the immune cells we talking about, the parasites can affect those. So I'm putting it this way. Everybody that's been calling me for the past 4.5 months that had COVID.
Right there. That right there. Yep. Straight like that.
Parasitic Candida tonic, baby.
And there it is. And look, they're gonna send it to you, and it's gonna be well protected, like insulated. You don't have to worry about the product being broken when you get it, because the inflatable insulation and the protective packaging that they do at Plant-Based Family Herbal Blessings, they gonna give it to you the way you need to get it, the way it's gonna be safe, and it's gonna get to your doorstep. Only thing you're gonna have to do is just run your little knife across there, and then you open that thing up, and then next thing you know, you putting your 5 milliliters or your teaspoon every morning. Sometimes you might want to do it, before you go to bed, and then you got your capsules, and you make sure you keep it in a nice little, dry environment, temperature control. Don't put it in your garage. Don't do that. Like, put it right there in the morning, so you can see your little stuff, and then you can just get your little water cup. Take your 1, 2, 3 times a day. Once you get it in your system, you go back to the 2 times a day. All right, boom, and you're in there. And then you're gonna be walking around feeling like me. And I just made 150 t-shirts last week with the help of my help meet, my queen, my wife, and she just got done with some chili and stuff. And I'm trying to get her on the essential blends, but it's a role that I gotta hold.
Man, listen, Chuck, I look forward to getting with you again, bro, because of the fact that when it comes to that connection, when it comes to that queen, and when it comes to this, a whole other show. I ain't gonna talk too much, but listen,
oh man, look, black fathers, black husbands. Look,
you better believe it.
Come on, man.
You better believe it. We gonna get together.
Hey, man, look, you gonna be back. You gonna be back, and then we gotta talk off air and see what we're gonna be able to do. Yeah, because I really do think it's a market, and I'm a part of a network. It's the Mississippi Gulf Coast Black Business Network, and we've been doing some events prior to COVID. There's been like this thing, Sister Alexi, she started Aloha Glamour, and she's also doing like a chamber of commerce and all of that. So she's been re-energizing that. And then we got the Black with No Chaser, like we reaching people all over the world.
Right.
So we ain't letting up. We aiming at teeth. We coming at people, in our most authentic selves. But we want to make sure that we fortify our most authentic selves, because what we doing, we know what's coming for us, and the things that people will try to put against us to try to stop what we're doing. So we got to make sure that we fortified and that we're ready to protect ourselves mentally, physically, and tactically.
Yeah, ball them up. Ball them up. Once you ball them up, I'm telling you, that's gonna be strong, man.
There you go.
But
them hands,
it's like a mighty blow.
Them hands.
That one ain't gonna do nothing. That 2 might do a little something. 3 might, but when you ball them up,
them hands, baby.
Hey, I don't know about that one now. That one is pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
If you know how to use it,
it's pretty good.
If you know how to use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, don't get us started now. Hey, Eric, before we start changing these diets, you talking to some folks that used to be in the woods on a cold winter day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we listen.
But you know what them deal ain't eating? Anything that fed to them by mine.
Yeah, right.
They ain't eating growing.
And they all growing. Muscle.
All muscle. If you had to promote a meat, it would be deer, because it's all muscle and they eat nothing but plants. It's a crazy thing about it. All the shit that we eat plants.
It's all muscle before they give us them damn dish sausages. They put that damn
put that pork in there. now that tenderloin and that backstrap,
right?
All meat. But when you get that sausage,
yeah,
encased in pork nuts, that's what you eating, goddammit.
Yeah.
But look, I appreciate you, man. Listen, shout out right quick. We have the work we're doing. We still going to recognize, support our healthcare workers, recess for our educators. That information is going to be dropping on our Facebook page, Mississippi Move Institute. So make sure you check it out. It's going to be coming soon. We didn't get a chance to talk about it in detail because this was important. We need to get this out. We need to talk about this in depth because it is very important. Your health is your greatest wealth. Make good decisions. Invest in yourself.
There you go.
Invest in yourself. And then the other money you have, always invest that money into something that make more money. We're going to talk about that next week. with Miss Michelle Way, our credit coach, to talk about all the good stuff that you need to know. Talk about the good stuff for next week, Chuck. The information next week. Michelle gonna talk about credit. We talk about establishing businesses. We talking about all the good things you need to know to do what these brother and his wife are doing. You don't walk up there with no damn 400 credit score and no money and start a business. So you got to start being able to budget and get yourself together first, and then you can do some amazing things like his family is doing right now. So we definitely want to make sure that we do those things. Eric, last words. What you got?
Listen, again, I'm gonna show y'all this flyer. If you are tired of being sick, I'm not gonna tell y'all that we have all the answers, but we do have some light to shine on some of the stuff that we have been miseducated about. Okay, a lot of people have been trusting us, and I promise y'all can trust us too. We're gonna give you what you need for 2021 and beyond. The best way to fight white supremacy is with your diet. Okay, you gotta be here
to fight. You gotta be here to fight.
Be clear. You gotta be clear to fight.
Yeah.
All right.
Clear.
We got y'all. Just herbalblessing601.com. Info@newkemet.com. 769-216-3450. Whatever questions you got, man, y'all get us. We got y'all. We love y'all. Plant-based family signing out.
You heard it right here, man.
Stay backstage, Eric.
Eric T from Plant-Based Family Herbal Blessings. We want to make sure that y'all following them on social media. If you're on Instagram, that's going to be _herbal blessings. Go find them there. If you're trying to make that purchase right now, that PUR Chase, get that purchase, herbalblessing601.com. They'll ship it right to your door. Make sure you're following the Nightcap Knowledge Podcast on all social media platforms, following Black No Chaser the same, and we will see you next week. We're going to take us out tonight. I think I'm going to go with Black Magic by Tricky, one of my favorite jams right now, straight out of Jacktown. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everything we do is magic. The magic is ours now. Nightcap Knowledge. We'll see y'all next week, Tuesday.
I'm Tricky, so what you expect?
Peace.
Look. Michael Jackson the shoes, Barack Obama the jewels. Uncle Wimpy the coupe, with a Serena or two. Hey, the sick is the flu. BB can give them the blues. Jay and Diddy the moves. Ain't no way I can lose. Pulling up, looking like black magic, black magic. Pulling up, feeling like black magic, black magic. Pulling up, looking like black magic, black magic. Pulling up, looking like black magic. I swear on my grandma, I'm kicking this shit from the soul. They not ready for this. I'm from under the bottom with the only shot that you get is from rifles and pistols.
We'll see y'all next week. This has been Nightcap Knowledge. Mr. Mac, DJ George, Sub, thank our guest, Eric T. Senior. Plant-Based Family Herbal Blessings.
My bitch want to hurt, man. Every day scheming and rubbing my hands together like I'm Birdman. I want me 22 million, put that on the house. I got too many babies to sleep on the couch. Got the juice with no shadow of doubt. God first and hard work, that's what I'm about. Look, a nigga really head first. Nigga making play, making bread work. Nigga sleep and get them out the bed first. Wanna see results, do the lead work. Busy overthinking, make your head hurt. You don't overcome if you ain't scared first. Gotta keep it wavy. Niggas be fugazi, can't be acting lazy. Gotta feed them babies, gotta feed them babies. Michael Jackson.